Warning, the video you are about to watch contains spoilers. You have been warned. Hi guys, welcome to another basement review by Diminias. And today we're going to be talking about RWBY episode 5. And right off the bat, we get to see a little bit more about how RWBY really does not deal with people well. She goes through and she kind of talks about the pros and cons of a lot of the people that are participating in this initiation. And she really wants to meet up with Yang, but obviously that is not going to happen. We've got some pretty heavy foreshadowing that it's going to be Wiess, and that's exactly what happens. Now, I thought the way that they made Wiess and RWBY a pair was hilarious, because RWBY and Wiess see each other and Wiess just walks away like, I don't even want to deal with this. Then the second person Wiess sees is John. So she says, him or her? And she chooses RWBY. And RWBY's pretty excited about it. She thinks this will be the moment to show Wiess what she can do. And we also get to see a little scene where John seems to have made an impression on one of his classmates. We'll just leave it at that. And the last scene we get to see is RWBY runs off, and Wiess is left alone in the woods with basically a bunch of monsters surrounding her. And it's going to be interesting to see exactly what happens, because we haven't gotten to see a lot of combat in the series yet. The combat that we have seen has been very, very good, very detailed. So this is what's going to make the series shine, is the combat. So the more combat Monty can fit into these episodes, the better, until we start to get this plot rolling. Once the plot gets rolling, I think Monty is going to be able to rely more on the story and less on the combat. But the combat is what's going to draw people in. I did want to say that this episode was pretty predictable, but that's not a bad thing. Predictable because of foreshadowing and the story elements doesn't hurt anything. I don't think Wiess and RWBY are ever going to be friends, like friends. Wiess seems to be one of those people who is always going to be a tier above RWBY in her mind. And that's just the way it's going to be, and RWBY's going to accept that eventually, and Wiess is going to accept that RWBY is actually a very, very good huntress. And things are going to smooth out, and you're going to have this kind of attitude, but it's going to be there. So I thought this episode was good for character development. It's more for future character development, for RWBY showing Wiess that, hey, I'm not this useless little girl that you think I am. So I thought the episode is a interesting start to some character development. And we'll see some combat in the next one. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And go check out Rooster Teeth, guys. Roosterteeth.com. Go check it out. Give them some views so that we can keep getting high-quality productions out of Rooster Teeth. All right, guys. Have a good night.